I'm sorry. Greetings to everybody in the live chat. What's poppin'? I see you. Just pardon me. I'm charged this morning. Charged.
Ready?
Yep. It's Monday. Same energy. Same energy. Pay attention. I'm going to talk my talk today. Yeah. And I'm going to double down. I say again, I'm going to double down. Sit tight. I got you. Good morning. If you're just now coming in, sit tight. I got you. I'm getting my notes together. Same energy. I'm charged. Charged. And make sure, please make sure you know the definition of inconclusive before we get to talking. Inconclusive. Key word. in the building. Yeah, Troy Terrain, a.k.a. Star, the objective hater. Keyword, objective. Good morning, greetings. Thank you for stopping by, logging on, tuning in. Same energy, pay attention. I'm even going to double down today. And with regards to Monday, falling back on the N-word, no profanity. Today I might go ape shit. Yeah, I might go ape shit. I have a duty now. I have an obligation that goes beyond my own happiness. I came to that conclusion this weekend. I want to thank those of you who take me serious and find me to be a man of credibility. And before we discuss anything by way of DNA results involving Leonard McKelvey and Jessica Reed, let me say to anyone that has been violated and or raped by a celebrity, entertainer, rapper, movie star, if I can assist you in exposing them, I would like to. Reach out to me. My email address is on the screen. Same energy. Pay attention. Let me also say I have no malice in my heart again towards Leonard McKelvey, a.k.a. Charlemagne. Don't know him, never met him, don't want to. I don't want to be socializing with anybody who gives, alcohol to minors and then changes up the story. But I have no malice in my heart towards him. I've never even, tagged him on Twitter. Never tagged him on Twitter. This is not about me. This is about a rape victim, Jessica Reed, who was raped, and allowing her to speak on my platform. I want to talk this morning about that process, how it came about, the interview. That's very important that some of you know that. For those of you who care, if you came here today to troll, that's fine. Troll on. Get your troll on. I'm the father of trolling. Not the king, but I'm the father of trolling. I know what's in your heart. I know what's in your heart. Sipping Pellegrino this morning. Life is so good, huh? Sipping Pellegrino on niggas. N-word all day. N-word all day. Same energy. Pay attention. Coming up at a little bit before the top of the hour, Sugar Shay is going to check in, huh? Dedicated. She said she doesn't want to miss today's show. Sugar Shay will be on the check-in, a.k.a. Lady Shay. Okay. Jessica Reed, first and foremost, salute to that rape survivor. And correct me if I'm saying some of the wrong terminology with regards to rape victims, rape survivors. Everything will be done by way of super chat this morning until the top of the hour. Please respect my grizzly. If you fuck with me, fuck with me. By way of super chat. Let me get mines. Huh? You can't sit up in Creflo Dolly's church, for free, looking around, texting, smoking a blunt. Respect mine by way of super chat. Anyway, let me slow down. I'm too charged already. I feel myself slipping. Hold on. Fuck nut star. Whew. Okay. Salute to Jessica Reed. She traveled back to South Carolina this past weekend to relive her nightmare. Salute to that woman, that mother who's got a great job, a career. Her and her mother traveled back to South Carolina. They haven't lived there in years. Did you know that? The nightmare was just too real. They had to get out of town years ago. But they traveled back this weekend. It's all been documented. She went back to the scene of the crime. Her and her mother shedding tears all weekend. I mean, they hollered at me, twice, but it was, I couldn't do anything for them because I'm not, that invested in this. I mean, I did an interview. I stand on the interview. But she relived her nightmare this weekend. A documentary is being filmed. She wants to talk even more now. When she was on the road heading down there this past weekend, I said, hey, how do you feel about the DNA results coming out? And she said, I feel great. He's got the same information I got. That's what she said. So we're going to talk today about Those DNA results, inconclusive. And I want to talk to you about the conversation I had with one of my lawyers leading up to that interview. And as many of you know, my core audience, my core supporters, at first I didn't want to do it. I said, I don't want to, get involved with these people again. iHeartMedia, The Breakfast Club. I don't listen to The Breakfast Club. I don't want to be, intertwined with them. Life is great for me. It always has been. I don't say that to be arrogant, but, I'm an award-winning radio personality. Awarded back in 2012. Top 20 greatest of all time by News One. Let me slow down. I'm charged. Same energy. Pay attention. But I want to talk about the interview leading up to the process leading up to the interview with one of my lawyers. So, at first I turned my back on Jessica Reed and her family. Said, no thanks, I'm not interested. It was a couple of months back. They hit me again. One of her brothers. I think those of you know the story. I was in a bowling alley. A young lady I was hanging out, she said, come on, hater, objective hater. You scared? So I reached out to a lawyer, one of my lawyer friends. Most of my friends are lawyers. And we spoke about the possibilities if I do this interview with Jessica Reed. What could be the outcome? And I said, well, suppose Charlamagne is innocent and she's just, an Aggie black chick. And he said, well, if you want to give her your platform, that's fine. But just make sure you cover yourself and let it be known that, she has to find closure within. Remember I said that to her? I said, hey, whatever happens to Charlamagne is not going to give you closure. My lawyer friend also said that Charlamagne could either be found innocent by way of the DNA results, or the evidence could be inconclusive. That's where we are now. That's where it is. Charlamagne was not cleared of anything. The evidence is inconclusive. Now, of course, he will say, I was cleared, I'm innocent. Of course he's going to spin that. He has to spin that. And salute to, what website was that that was photoshopping the documents this past weekend? Lord Jesus, really? So my lawyer friend said the evidence could come back as being inconclusive. And that's what it is, for those of you who paid attention. Black and white, no analysis performed. Blood, saliva, on Jessica and Charlamagne. No analysis performed. Oh, they took blood from him. Court ordered. Court ordered. But again, I have no malice in my heart towards the man. I'm just here to stand on the interview and to say to others who may have been violated and or raped, I'm here for you. Allow me to help you expose someone that may have touched you. Also, with regards to the DNA results, fingernail scrapings, nothing of apparent surgical. I'm sorry, serological. I can't even say the word. Serological. No value found. Doesn't mean she necessarily was scratching him. Hey, she could have been held down. It's a baby. But I'm not here to dig my heels into the man. He was found to be presumed innocent. Now, again, you and I, we're all presumed innocent until proven guilty. This is what the solicitor's office said. Scarlett Wilson. The letter came out July the 12th. At the bottom of the letter, the law presumes that Mr. McKelvey is innocent of the dismissed allegation. Presumes. Doesn't say he was found not guilty. Doesn't say he was, innocent. It says presumed innocent. Same energy. Pay attention. So I'm going to lay all this out first before we get to talking. Phone lines will be open, top of the hour. I have to just finish up today on this so that I can get to, focus on something else. But please note that Jessica Reed relived her nightmare this weekend. She went back to South Carolina. If you care. Do you care, really? And with regards to Charlemagne, a.k.a. Leonard McKelvey, let me just say this, since I'm so charged. Please put some respect on R. Kelly's name. R. Kelly never copped out to shit. R. Kelly said that wasn't me. Now whether we think it was him or not, and I never watched the video. I don't want to watch what I, thought was child pornography. I remember R. Kelly sitting up on BET. I think he either had a preacher or a lawyer with him. R. Kelly was on that hood shit. That wasn't me. And he took it to trial. He didn't cop out this shit. So please, put some respect on his man. Never mind all that Char Kelly shit. Charlemagne copped out, if you want to talk that real, street shit. R. Kelly took it all the way out. How many charges did he have? Hang on a second. I think he had about 10 or 11 charges. Lord Jesus. I got notes all over the place, folks. Hang on a second. Yeah. Put some respect on R. Kelly's name. And I hate to say that because, if it is him in the video, if he is doing that type of fuckery, I don't want no parts of even talking about that, but the name Char Kelly is too good for Charlemagne. He copped out. Giving drinks to a baby. Baby fell out. Boom. Dragged upstairs by somebody. Raped. She was raped. Can you even say it? Also, Jessica Reed would love to talk with Angela Rye. Now, I don't speak for Jessica Reed. I'm not a spokesman. But she would love to sit down with Angela Rye. Doesn't Angela Rye have a show on BET or something? I don't know. I don't watch BET. I haven't watched BET since, what was that, Uncut or something they used to have at night? I say that respectfully to Angela Rye. I know she don't fuck with me because, Charlemagne's her friend. Jessica Reed would love to be interviewed by Dr. Boyce Watkins. Boyce Watkins, she would love to talk with you, sir. I say, sir, respectfully, I don't fuck with you. I think you have a motor mouth. Also, can you folks please don't send me videos of Dr. Boyce Watkins? I'm going to be respectful and call him Dr. Boyce Watkins, but I can't watch him with all that, sucking up snot. Please don't send me any videos or links to Dr. Boyce Watkins ever again. I might block you. I might get on that whole shit and block you. Anyway, Jessica Reed would love to talk with Angela Rye, Dr. Boyce Watkins. Who else? Van Lathan. Van Lathan from TMZ. Same energy. Pay attention. Van Lathan, you worried about your credibility? Okay, I hear you. But here's the thing. Who's reaching out to Jessica's friend Malika from TMZ right now at this point in time? Why are you reaching out? Are you reaching out to try and discredit Jessica Reed? Van Lathan, can you email me and tell me that? Jessica Reed wants to talk to you, Van Lathan. Why have you not reached out to the victim? You said once upon a time you wanted to empower and protect rape victims. Same energy today. Pay attention. Hey, I'm sorry. Greetings to everybody in the live chat. What's poppin'? I see you. Just pardon me. I'm charged this morning. Charged. Okay, I see some of you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the support. I'm here to work today. Yeah. Inconclusive. No analysis performed. Anybody talking, he's innocent. No, presumed innocent. We're all presumed innocent. No tests were done. There was no test done. Blood was drawn. A saliva swab was taken. but the tests were not performed because the victim did not cooperate. Now, that's between Jessica Reed and her mother. And her mother was also filmed this past weekend via the documentary that they're working on. I have nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. Just putting it out there. Oh, salute to whoever. Somebody was on Twitter. I put up a tweet yesterday. Hang on a second. I said, I said, if you've ever been violated or raped by an entertainer, celebrity, a high-profile celebrity, I think something like that, I said, let me help you expose them. And someone said, only if they're a black man. Well, sir, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad once upon a time said, and I quote, the worst devil is a black devil. Police yourselves. Clean up your own community. Huh? I'll go after anybody, but it just so happens that, hip-hop is the dominant, as you like to say, culture. I'm coming to you guys via Super Chat shortly. Yeah, I had to lay all this out. Anybody talking about move on, let it go? You don't want to hear the cries of a black woman. You've probably got a black mother, a black auntie, black niece, black daughter, and you don't care. Hey, good morning to Mrs. Tiffany via Super Chat. She says niggas are always late. Good morning, Star, with your late ass. Well, thank you for that donation, Mrs. Tiffany. I was preparing, and coming up shortly will be Sugar Shay on the line. I might get on some sucker shit today with regards to Russell Simmons. I want your opinion. I may want to put together an exploratory committee. Russell was good to me, but I can't be selective in my objective hate. I'll talk about that shortly. Good morning to No Analysis. Star, so you're Italian. Have you ever been to a pizzeria? This is what your live stream sounds like right now. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Neapolitan, not to be confused with Sicilian, but thank you for the donation. All right, as I said, coming up shortly, Lady Shay will be on the check-in. And not only do I want to keep the same energy, but I want to say again, it's not about me. It's about Jessica Reed, other victims, the evidence that was released, I think it came out Friday, inconclusive. Do you care? Or will you just be part of the now, those who will be programmed under the Jedi mind tricks? Phone lines will be open shortly. Let me just get that banner on the screen. Hang on a second. I'm here to work this morning. And let me see if Sugar Shay is on the line. Good morning, Lady Shay.
Good morning.
Hey, a.k.a. Sugar Shay, yeah?
What's poppin'? Star? Yeah, that's my name.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Sipping some coffee, eating some almonds and walnuts, like a little nut mixture this morning.
Okay. Are you on a speakerphone, Shay? You're a little far away. What are we doing? It's Monday.
All right, hold on.
Get it together.
Hold on there.
Get it together. Got no time for games on a Monday. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. How about yourself?
Good. Okay, so you and I have been talking with regards to someone that was good to me, Russell Simmons. And right now we're trying to explore. We're trying to explore whether or not I should pull the trigger on him. Now, Russell's a big fish. He's a big fish. He's a big fish. His money is long. If Russell comes down with a lawsuit, I'm going to be scrambling like 2 eggs on Sunday morning. So I asked you to do some research. Please be very, very careful. And I just want to finish up on Jessica Reed. But are you ready this morning, Sugar Shay?
Yes, I have my notes here. We'll make sure we take it nice and slow so some things are not missaid.
Okay.
But there's a lot going on with Russell, and there's some questions that definitely need to be answered.
Okay. I need to hear you just a little bit better. What type of phone system are you on? What's going on? Seriously.
I'm on my landline, talking loud and clear. Mm-hmm. I can try the other one.
No. Stay there. Now, are you in the basement? Are you in the car? Where are you?
No, I was allowed to be on the main level this morning, so.
Okay. I think you sound better in the basement. I think you sound better in the
Really?
basement. Yeah, it sounds like it's echoing.
Oh, because I'm probably in a large room.
Okay.
That's why. Let me.
Can you get in the closet? Get in the closet. What the fuck?
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Same energy. Pay attention this morning. Okay. No, don't hang up the line. Just walk. Can you walk downstairs? Do you have a long cord or do you have a wireless?
Sorry, it's cordless. I'm walking downstairs right now.
Okay. All right. Stay right there. Guys, I have Sugar Shay on the line, a.k.a. Lady Shay. She's a rider. Yeah, she's a rider. She contacted me. Well, we spoke this weekend. She says, Star, what are we doing on Monday? We're turning up. Same energy. All right, hang on a second. I just want to make sure I cover all of my notes before we move on to Russell Simmons. Oh, again, in case I didn't mention this, Shay, stay right there. In case you didn't hear me say this with regards to, Leonard McKelvey. Jessica Reed is out there right now. She's on the grind, filming the documentary. I have nothing to do with it. I'm not behind the scenes. I'm so glad that I gave her my platform. And more important than anything else, I'm here for anyone else that has a similar story. If you look on my Twitter page, what do I have on my Twitter page now, Lady Shay? Investigative journalist?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I'm proud of that interview with Jessica Reed. I stand on it. But to anyone else who may have a similar story, please holler at your boy. Let me help you expose whoever violated or touched you inappropriately. Or if you were a minor and somebody gave you a drink. I'm on that bullshit. Okay. All right, Sugar Shay, do we want to move on to Russell Simmons now? Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go for it. So I'm going to let you lead. We could get it. I don't know how we could start because, literally right now, Russell is going through a lot. These allegations have been stemming back from last year. There's several women, over a dozen women are reporting the allegations that they have either been sexually assaulted, raped, or had some type of misconduct behavior with Russell Simmons. This is stemming back from 1983. So after the whole Harvey Weinstein movement, women have been feeling in the Me Too movement, the hashtag Me Too, women have been feeling more comfortable in coming forth and reporting these, alleged allegations.
Okay.
So, from Tiffany Hawkins. No. Sorry. Sorry. See, gotta take it.
Okay, hang on a second. Stay right there, Lady Shay. Stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we are exploring the possibility of putting the spotlight on a man who was good to me, Russell Simmons. And for those of you who remember, my Start Snitching campaign, Russell co-signed that in the media. So is this now a sucker move by Star? Possibly. I don't know. That's why I'm exploring this in front of you people. I'm packing the cannon, but I'm not sure if I want to do it because, not only was the man good to me, but, I don't want to just do something that doesn't have merit to it. Now, these allegations, hang on a second, Shay. These allegations, as you just said, go back a number of years. Russell Simmons has, he's done a few settlements. Doesn't necessarily mean he was guilty. Maybe he just wanted to get past things. Maybe he was just, out of line. But Russell Simmons was up on Vlad TV talking real loose about smoking water, talking about smoking dust, enjoying it, smoking it in the foil. So I want to move very cautiously. Back to you, Sugar Shay. What do you want to say?
Well, like I said, I don't think it's a sucker move or whatever you're saying. As long as there's no slander being put on this man's name, we're only here just to promote the facts. And it's up to the people to figure out, the truth that's within both stories or from both sides.
Okay.
And if these allegations are coming out at rapid fire and he's fled to Bali for retreat and, resourceful healing and because he wants to just be, calmer and meditate. There's a reason why it's all happening within this timeline. So it's just like the allegations are starting to come out. He's gone. So some answers we need answers. Yeah. That's really what this is about.
Hang on a second, Sugar Shay. And I have to say salute to the homie Vlad. Did Vlad catch Russell lacking? Russell Simmons up on Vlad TV snitching on Wu-Tang Clan, talking about they all smoke dust. Talking about they're talking about he used to smoke the water, you know.
And heroin.
Yeah, and heroin.
Oil. Yes.
Dipping cigarettes in embalming fluid. Now, I want to take this very slow, Lady Shay, because, again, he's a big fish. His money's long. If a lawyer comes down, goddamn, I got to start putting everything on private, deleting shit, throwing phones in the river. Slow down, goddammit. Slow all the way down. Now, to your credit, Lady Shay, you think that there might be some type of conspiracy against the black man, yes?
I mean, I didn't know we were going to take this route, but honestly, I feel like the Me Too movement is somewhat of a conspiracy, because it's not that, you know, women should feel ashamed for coming out and expressing if they were sexually assaulted at some point,
right.
But it's just the people that are being targeted are generally males. I'm not going to say just black males, it's black or white.
Okay.
They're generally males that have reached some type of not plateau, but they've reached some type of level of success where now all of a sudden, after they've reached a certain mark within their career, allegations tend to come out.
Okay.
You know, and it's just so bizarre. It's like, you know, maybe, you know, women that are physically, are sexually, are verbally, whatever, abused.
Okay.
How you resolve this is speaking when it happens. Unfortunately,
okay, hang on, Shay. I want to jump in here for a second. I hear what you're saying. I respect what you're saying. But at the same time, you know, society really promoted women being pieces of meat for centuries. The Hollywood film world, I forget whether it was the 30s or the 40s, probably even the 50s. You know, it was very popular to slap a woman on film.
Right.
Russell Simmons and myself grew up, you know, under the James Bond era of Sean Connery, who did say somewhere in either the mid or late 80s, Sean Connery, the best James Bond, he said, and I quote, "Every woman deserves a rap in the mouth at some point or once in a while." Something he said. Do you know that, Lady Shay, or is that before your time?
I'm not aware of that exact quote.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just, you know, again, I respect what you're saying. If you think that there's some type of, you know, conspiracy against powerful men, to be fair,
absolutely.
To be fair and objective, you know, money, power, and respect has always pretty much positioned males as being aggressive, and their behavior was exploited. I'll just say that. Okay, so
right.
Go ahead. You want to say something? Come on.
No, I agree with you 100%. I'm not saying that these claims are not true. What I'm saying is, if this is something that is occurring with men that are within power, stop feeling threatened by coming out and speaking on it. If there's a history line, like in R. Kelly, where it seems like all of his accusers had no problem with speaking. That's why he copped out. He settled out of court. He just started non-disclosures. Every time it would happen, he got smarter and smarter and smarter. However, it's like if you're not going to say it at that time when it happened, don't wait until this person or this man gets to a certain level and then you want to speak out on it. It's like you have to say it as it happens.
Hang on, Shay. I hear you, but just respectfully, you're not a mother, so you don't know what it's like to be in a position where you're looking at your child and feeling the need to come out with your truth, because you now have to explain to your child the mistakes that you may have made once upon a time, or yourself being a victim. So I don't think it's fair for you to say when a woman should or shouldn't come out. Now, again, I'm being objective. And can I also say, please put some respect on R. Kelly's fucking name. He didn't cop out to give a baby a drink. R. Kelly took it to trial, beat everything. Let's put some respect on that man's name today. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going back to Super Chat. Good morning, London Town on the check-in. Fuck you, Star. Keep that same energy. busting the cannon on Charlemagne the God, but tiptoeing around Russell, and we all know that nigga was wild back in the days. Let's go, old nigga. Well, sir, thank you for the donation. Please note that I'm charged this morning, same energy. I'm so charged, people are probably going to tell me, Star, let it go. Let it go. I got no black babies. I don't have a black sister, a black auntie, a black daughter, a black niece. Well, actually, I got a niece. She's biracial. But thank you for the donation, London Town. Good morning, Mo Better. Mo Better says, Star, you sound compromised right now. Get that old nigga Russell a salute. Thank you, Mo Better, for that donation. You see, this is what I need to hear. Somebody is saying, let's go, nigga.
Supercharged.
And I'm going to say it again. You know, Russell and I, we're cool. Last time I saw him, he was inviting me out to the Hamptons. I said, I don't know about that, homie, but, you know, thank you, man. Thank you for the invite. Because, you know, a lot of people don't even invite you out. But thank you for that donation, Mo Better. I'm loading up the cannon, but I got to be very, very careful. I have to do similar research how I did with Jessica Reed. And I will touch on Jessica Reed some more this morning, folks. But again, for those of you just now coming in, inconclusive. That's what the DNA results show. Inconclusive evidence. I can break it down to you some more if you'd like me to. I did this morning earlier. Maybe you missed it. I doubt that you will hear Angela Rye and all these other people saying innocent without saying presumed innocent. Anyway, hang on a second. I'm moving too fast. Let me slow down and take a sip of this Pellegrino. Folks, phone lines will be open shortly. Right now, Sugar Shay's on the line with me. Hang on a second. Okay, Anonymous says, Star, fuck all this. The people want to see Star versus Bosco. We love it. Anonymous, can you please address that man by the proper name? Craterface. I don't know that hoe ass nigga. He called into the show. Lady Shay and I was sitting there sipping. We didn't even know who the fuck that nigga was at first. His phone was low. He's rambling. He hung up. You get no props for hanging up. Let me say that again. You get no props for hanging up the phone. Or I wanted to chop it up and talk about the craters in his face. More than likely the cut he's been sniffing or the dirty dope. That's why you get that shit in your face. Or you come out of a polluted womb.
Ooh.
Fall back, fall back. I'm charged. Same energy this morning.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about nobody's mama, but you know, he put her out there. Mama sitting there looking big off the pig, huh? Part 2 of what? Tell him to call in and don't hang up. And I thank you for the donation. Hang on, let me see how much that donation was. You see, you put the donation on the table. I'll take it all the way. Okay, Anonymous. Okay, that's a light donation, Anonymous. But thank you just the same. Send some more skrill in. I'll go harder in the paint on our Craterface. He don't want no smoke. Saw him up on Vlad TV. Vlad TV said, Bosco. He said, oh, finally. Hoe ass nigga. Want to get up on Vlad TV and snitch. Okay, hang on a second. I think that's it for Super Chat right now. Yeah. Okay, Sugar Shay, back to you. Russell Simmons. Russell's a big fish, Lady Shay. You know, just if the lawyer comes at me, shit might get real fast. Let's go back. You and I were on the phone last night, and in 1990, a woman claims in the month of November, Russell Simmons raped her. This is her claims. Russell Simmons said in the Vlad TV interview that, what did he say? He said he stopped doing drugs when? Did he say 1990?
He said that he stopped doing drugs when he was 30. And the only time that he would engage in drugs was on the holidays.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
That he started to live his life more like a monk.
Yeah.
So he didn't drink, he didn't smoke heroin, he didn't smoke PCP, he wasn't doing smoking, you know, doing hard.
Did you do the math, Lady Shay? Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Give me the year. Slow down. Give me the year Russell Simmons was born. How old was he in 1990?
Okay, so he was born 1957.
I'm gonna put you on hold. And I asked her to do all this last night, folks. I can do this by myself. I wanted to hear a female's perspective. The month of November. That's Thanksgiving. Did Russell take some pussy around Thanksgiving, Lady Shay? And how old was he?
That's what it sounds like. I mean, if he stopped at 30 and he said that he was only doing drugs on the holidays, that's only 3 years after 30. And it was in November. And I think he took the pussy.
Say it again, louder.
Allegedly. I think he took the pussy because he clearly said in his Vlad interview, I don't do drugs every day anymore. I stopped when I was 30 except for holidays. And he's already said that he smokes wet. He said he enjoyed smoking heroin out the foil. He said he was upset that he didn't get involved in the meth era because he was too old to know about meth.
Yeah.
So this is coming from his own mouth. I'm not saying anything that's not been being shown on the Blatt interview.
Yeah.
33, do the math.
Folks, do I pull the trigger on Russell Simmons? Do we do hashtag Russell come home? Now let's slow down, Lady Shay. You called to Bali.
Oh, yeah. So there were reports that Russell Simmons was at the Yarn Guard in Ubud, Indonesia, which is right outside of Bali.
Yeah.
It's like this, yoga retreat. I don't know how much my phone bill is going to be, but yes, I did call them because at 8 o'clock at night, it was like 9 o'clock in the morning over there.
Okay.
So I called and, I put on my professional voice. I said, yes, you have a guest there, Russell.
You were trying to sound white. Keep it real.
Yes, I did. I was sound white. I was sounding professional. You can't sound the color.
Okay. Come on.
So anyway, I called and I was like, yes, is Russell Simmons there? You have a guest there by the name of Russell Simmons? I was, trying to talk fast, and I got an American-speaking representative, and they were like, let me check the guest list. They put me on hold. They came back. They asked me for the correct spelling of his name. They came back again, and then they said, we have no one by that name here.
Okay. All right.
So
hang on a second, slow. Okay, so now you made this call when? Yesterday?
Last night at 8 o'clock.
Okay, all right. So now listen, Russell Simmons probably has a flat or an apartment in Bali. He's probably not staying at the actual yoga retreat center or whatever that thing's. But the point is, you called on some snooping shit, yeah?
Yes. Yeah. Or he may be under an alias. He could be there, but he could be.
Sugar Shay riding with the Snitch Network. Pay attention.
I called.
All right, Shay, hang on a second. Folks, today's show is going to be a little different. Today I'm exploring, should I load up the cannon and pop off on Russell Simmons? Do we do hashtag Russell come home? Reports are saying he's in Bali, where they have no extradition to the United States, and he's selling everything here in America. He's selling the yoga center in Los Angeles. He's selling his apartment, the penthouse. He's selling everything. Yes, Shay?
Yeah, exactly. So he's selling his yoga studio, Tantra's yoga studio on Sunset Boulevard. They're expected to close at the end of the month. I called them as well. The phone lines are still on. The voicemail comes on after hours, so they're still open. But supposedly they're closing at the end of this month. He's also selling his LA home, which is 1354 North Dunahan Drive.
Hashtag Russell come home. Folks, are we doing this? Let me know via Super Chat. Phone lines won't be open for at least another 20 minutes. I'm exploring this in front of you guys.
So, listen to all of this stuff that he's getting rid of. This home is going for $8.25 million. It's listed on Zillow. And then also the NY penthouse, his New York penthouse, where he had alleged encounters with multiple women, where he raped them in that bed. Yeah, he's selling the one on 114 Liberty Street for $9.25 million. And guess what? He's having a hard time getting it off the market.
Yeah. Hashtag Russell come home. Are we going there, folks? Let me know via Super Chat. Hang on, Shay. I'm going to Super Chat. Good morning, JMT. He says, Star Beastie Boys, our manager's crazy. He always smokes dust. He got his own room in the back of the bus. No sleep till Brooklyn. Okay, yeah, I remember that somewhat, sort of. I couldn't stand the Beastie Boys. Couldn't stand them. We actually knew a lot of the same people and friends down there. But thank you for the donation. I don't even want to go into it. Yeah. Russell Simmons openly admits he had a history of doing hardcore drugs. Smoking water, as he said, up on, Vlad TV.
Yeah.
And how did he get past smoking, the water, as he so put it, or, the wet?
And I'm telling you that
Dipping cigarettes in embalming fluid. I never fucked with no shit like that. I mean, I tried some dust once upon a time. I didn't know where I was. I said never again. I think that was like 1982. Couldn't handle it.
I don't know no dust head that came back and was regular. I don't know. I mean, any dust head that you see that got exposed to dust and then didn't go through some type of therapy or whatever.
I don't know.
They still ain't right. Still ain't right mentally. And you're claiming that you did this.
Russell out here smoking water and women allegedly waking up and their panties are on backwards. Oh, we going there, folks. Hashtag Russell come home. Hey, ladies, fall back a second. I want to make it clear today that I am dedicated to any victims. We can sit here and we can go in on, Leonard McKelvey, but I don't have an axe to grind with him. I never did. You know this. I'm proud of the interview I did with Jessica Reed. I stand on it. But I'm here for victims. That's one of my new missions with regards to, what it is that I do on the microphone. I prepare. I do the research. If you're just now joining the show, I did the research prior to interviewing Jessica Reed, and I asked my friend who's a lawyer, I said, hey, she's making some claims. What if Charlamagne's innocent? Well, he said, he can be presumed innocent. We're all presumed innocent. If he's innocent, make sure you cover yourself and just allow her to speak, say her piece. But if the evidence is inconclusive, that's something else. So again, the evidence in the Jessica Reed and Leonard McKelvey DNA test is inconclusive. In case you don't know, if you care, I'll take the time again to say, no analysis performed, blood and saliva. Blood and saliva. Hang on, Shay. Hang on, Sugar Shay. Blood and saliva was taken from Leonard McKelvey, aka Charlamagne, but it was not tested. So he can run around and say cleared if he wants to. But the truth is that it is all inconclusive. You want to say something, Sugar Shay?
I was just saying because, when I was doing more research on Charlamagne, Leonard, it was saying that, TMZ covered it, and it said they finally covered it. But they're saying that it was cleared. So I don't know what cleared means.
Hang on a second. I'm not giving TMZ no light this morning because, truthfully, again, Van Lathan has already openly declared that he's biased.
Right.
So I'm not going to sit here and give TMZ any type of props. TMZ said that Lil Tucci was dying once upon a time.
But, they're known for giving incorrect information.
TMZ is trying to contact Malika right now, Jessica's friend, but they have never reached out to Jessica Reed.
Interesting.
So please, let's not waste time on that. Right now, I'm focused on Russell. Can you give me Russell Simmons' full name, Lady Shay? I'm on that sucker shit today.
Russell Wendell Simmons. Yeah, that's his full name.
Shay, are we going there? Hashtag Russell come home?
Yeah, hashtag Russell come home, or should we do hashtag run Russell run?
No. So, listen, I want to be serious in the mornings. We can do all the crazy shows at night, but this is real. Women claiming Russell raped them, and Russell gave somebody 30 racks back in the days to keep her quiet. Do you have the names of some of the alleged victims, Lady Shay? I asked you to do research. Do you have names?
Yes, I do. So Tony Sally was actually one of the first. She said the rape occurred when she was 28 years old, back in 1988 in his New York penthouse. Then there was, and then it tried. There was a second attempt where she encountered him in South Florida, and she was able to flee because I guess they saw each other at like some type of conference, and she got out of the situation quickly. Now Tina Baker, this happened in the 90s. She's claiming that she was raped. At the time, he was between 32 and 34 years old because there's not like a set date. Jenny Lumet, she was the most recent. She said that she was raped at 24 years old in his New York apartment in 1991. Drew Dixon.
No, slow down. No, there's someone more recent in 2018, and this is the reason why the Hollywood Reporter is saying that Russell is hiding in Bali. Someone in 2018 just came out, Lady Shay. Do you have that info?
Let me check.
Let me put her on hold. Don't fuck around and get me into a lawsuit with Russell Simmons. His money's long. Let me put her on hold. Good morning in the live chat. I see you guys. Low Key T Live was popping. I see you. Sugar Ray Robinson said slow down. Yeah. Tell her to slow the fuck all the way down. Who else up in the live chat talking reckless? Come on. The IG guy was popping. Okay. Brandon Watkins from London, UK. Good morning, sir. Nick Chambers, Slick Tom, Black Troy. I don't want to say your last name, but you know. Good morning. Okay, Shay, listen to me. Slow down. You got to be very, very accurate here. This is not, Charlemagne. This is Russell Simmons. He's got big lawyers.
Okay.
There's someone very recent in July of 2018 that made some claims. Do you have that information? We went over this last night.
Yeah, it's Alexa Norton-Jones.
Okay. That was July when? It was within the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, this was released July 10th of 2018 by way of Variety.com.
Yeah. Hashtag Russell come home. Hashtag Russell come home. Are we going there, folks? I'm going to Super Chat. Hang on a second. Mo Love, thank you, sir, for checking in. He says, Star, a.k.a. Chief of the Culture. We got to purify this culture by fire and keep putting the cannon to all these violators. Charlotte Cosby and Drug Jam. Thank you for your donation, sir. He said, purify this culture by fire. That's a man who's got knowledge. That's a man who listens to Capleton. That's what Capleton said. Fire is the purification. Sorry, thank you for the donation. And if I can just say this again, I have no malice in my heart towards Charlemagne. I don't know him. I don't care to know him. But calling, Charlemagne Char Kelly, I think, that name is too good for him. R. Kelly didn't cop out to shit. R. Kelly took it to trial and said that wasn't me. Shay, how many charges did R. Kelly have? About 10 or 12?
Damn near. We can go over that.
No. I don't want to go way back, but he had over 10 charges. And all he said on some gangster shit was, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. He sat up on BET. I will never forget it. I think he either had the preacher or some type of lawyer next to him, and the nigga just said with a straight face, that wasn't me. And beat the shit. Folks, I'm cursing today, dropping the N-bomb, same energy, I'm charged. I'll get back to the syndication model tomorrow. Calling Charlemagne Char Kelly. Charlemagne copped out. Guilty. Giving a baby a drink. Lord Jesus. Hang on a second. Carcino on the check. What's popping, Carcino? He says, give them all the smoke they want today, Star. Charlemagne and wife telling the world they never kissed for a year. BS. Just to go all the way on a regular night. Hashtag lies. So I don't know nothing about, Charlemagne's marriage or anything. People have been sending me so much intel, claiming that Charlemagne's wife was, I'll just say young. I don't want to get into that. That's not my concern. I stand on the Jessica Reed interview. And for those who don't know, there was nothing wrong with what I said in that interview with Jessica Reed. Now, Jessica Reed, what she said is what she said. I was waiting on that cease and desist. I got it. I took the video down. And I can put it back up at any point in time. But thank you for your donation, Carsino. Hang on a second. Is it Daniel? Daniel says, Star, are you telling me that the women Russell dealt with have, what is it, shit stains in front of their panties after they wake up? Sir, please, slow down. I thank you for the donation. I don't know. But he's a big fish. I'm not putting batter on him just yet. I mean, I'm putting some grease in the pan. But I got to move real careful with Russell. Charlamagne was light work. Light work. Turned his whole world upside down. For the victim. Had nothing to do with me. Please, let's be clear on that today. Same energy. For the victim. Whoever raped her. Sugar Shay, what else we got with Russell Simmons?
So, basically, yeah, I mean, outside of what these women are saying, their other stories are pretty much the same. They say that he goes through, like, this manic phase, and he looks like he loses himself. And maybe it's a result of the drug abuse. This is just all alleged. And then they say it happens so quick that they're lost, you know? So they're all saying the same thing. Like, it happens within 7 to 10 minutes.
Wait a minute. Hang on, Sugar Shay, hold on a second, slow down. I want us to be, respectful to the alleged victims. There was a woman who claimed that, she went to Russell's apartment in 1990, and she said his heart was beating so fast, and she had to just surrender because he looked like he was in some type of state of just did she say weirdo? I forget. Remember that? We spoke about that last night.
Yeah, she said he was just like, he was out of it. It's a manic. It's like manic.
Yeah.
And it's scary. At some point, it sounds like she just gave in, trying to fight him off, and he wouldn't stop. And then the next thing you know, I mean, it's been reported that he's abused.
Did this nigga just go in the bathroom and smoke some wet?
That's what I'm saying. It just...
This nigga smells like peppermint. I better surrender right now before he kills me and bites a hole in my face. All right, Sugar Shay, I'm going to have you on the line for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to open up the phone lines. I have to let people get it all. I have to let people, question every and anything.
Yeah.
Anything else, Sugar Shay, with regards to Russell Simmons? Again, we are exploring. We're trying to explore the possibilities of going, at Russell's neck, creating a campaign, hashtag Russell Come Home. And folks, this breaks my heart. The man was good to me. He was good to me. But if he's dirty, I have to go at him. Anything else, Sugar Shay?
I mean, just hashtag Russell Come Home. I mean, you got a lot of unanswered questions, and we need to hear from you. If these allegations are false, come home and stand up like a man and fight it.
Yeah. Hiding in Bali. And have you been paying attention to his Twitter page? I went to his Twitter page. Is that really him tweeting, or is it automated through a service?
I'm thinking, it's somewhat automated because it's too frequent. I mean, mostly it's, at this point, I'm not sure if that's him because it's I don't know. I don't think it's him.
Okay.
The last time he tweeted was like 23 hours ago, and it's like videos, it's a video like of other stuff, not stuff that he did.
Right.
Okay. But I don't know if I don't think he may be tweeting. He has 61,000 tweets. It could be him, but
I stopped following Russell on Twitter. It must have been like 3 years ago. He was doing too much. He was just, everything was karma, God, energy, all that yoga shit. I don't hear that silly shit. But he's a good man. He was good to me. Folks, in case you don't know, I was signed to Def Jam. I think it was 2001. They gave me well, actually, it was Leor. Leor Cohen gave me 6 figures. Gave me about 125, 150,000, I forget. So it really breaks my heart to come at him, but again, I'm exploring the possibilities right now. If anyone wants to, assist me by way of some type of exploratory committee, please holler at me. My email address is on the screen. All right, Shay, I'm going to say goodbye to you. I thank you for your time this morning. I'm going to take a break and open up the phone lines.
Okay.
I don't necessarily want you, to risk your safety or your, anything that you do by way of your job. But, I am relaunching the Snitch Network. We're on Twitter, @Snitch Network. I got to guess.
I'm down.
What's that?
I said I'm down for the count. I mean.
Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Yeah.
Do you think you want to run the new Twitter page, Snitch Network?
Yes, I do. I need a password.
Okay, all right. I'll give you the password. No ifs, ands, or buts. Shay, have a good day, all right?
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Thank you so much. All right, Sugar Shay, folks. Holding me down on a Monday. Same energy. Pay attention. Hang on a second. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go get some more coffee and come back. Answer your questions. We're going to talk about it. Yes, Jessica Reed traveled back to South Carolina this past weekend to relive her nightmare. And again, the most important thing I want to convey to you folks today is that I am here to assist with regards to other people that may have similar stories. I'll come right back. Sit tight. I'll be with you, folks. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm making coffee. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Same energy today. Pay attention. Coming in 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Give me a minute. All right. Testing, 1, 2. Let's get the phone lines cracking this morning. Fresh cigar. Yeah. Inconclusive evidence, in case you're just now joining us. DNA test. Taking your calls. My entire show is not going to be about this today, but again, I do want to give you the chance to call in. Voice your opinions, your concerns, your truth. Give me a minute. And folks, please stop texting me. Whoever's texting me, I'm working. I don't want to be texted in the mornings. Stop texting me, please. I'm busy. Okay, got myself a fresh cup of coffee. Same energy. Pay attention. Inconclusive DNA test results. We're going there. I have no axe to grind, but please understand what came out last week. And again, today's show is going to focus on victims. Not on Star. Star has no issue, no axe to grind, no scores to settle. There I am on the screen. Pow! On a Monday. Charged. Oh, and folks, take me serious when I say investigative journalist. I'm about to flip it all around again. Grizz, if you're out there, Grizz, I need a brand new Twitter header that says, Troy Terrain, investigative journalist. Let's get a different picture at the top of that Twitter page. And those followers, they know how I get down. All right, good morning. I see you guys. Let me just acknowledge Super Chat first and foremost. Is it Ramon? Ramon Miranda says, ain't no imaginary white man gonna come from above and help these victims. Stay on your grizzly, old nigga. Okay, thank you for that donation. That's what my father used to say. Ain't no imaginary white man gonna fall out the sky and help you. Help yourself, boy. Salute to that man from Durham, North Carolina. All right, phone lines open. The number's on the screen. Let's talk about it. We can go any place you want to go. I'm charged. Feeling refreshed? Oh, I paused this weekend. Hey, also, are you guys up to speed on my little drives that I take? I don't want to make this about me today, but I'm driving now and I record myself listening to music. I call it Name That Tune with Star. And you can see those videos. They're on a different YouTube channel. The reason why they're not on my main YouTube channel is because I'm playing music that's, of course, popular. And YouTube has all sorts of restrictions, copyright notices, yada, yada, yada. So the videos, there's just two so far. They're on my YouTube channel, Troy Terrain, or you can just follow me on Twitter. I always post the link on my Twitter page, at Troy Terrain, Troy with an I, okay? I see you guys via Super Chat. Give me a second. I'm sorry, via the live phones. I'm coming to you. Hold on. Let me see if I'm missing anybody here via Super Chat. London Town, Mo Better. Okay, Anonymous, Mrs. Tiffany. Okay. And how about that Sugar Shay? She did a good job today, didn't she? She wasn't giggling. Well, I mean, not a lot, but, she was focused. I want to have her on more in the mornings. She's available. She's a rider. She's shown her loyalty. All right. I see you guys. Give me a second. I'm coming to you on the phone lines. We're going to chop it up this morning. Let's see what's really popping out there. Hey, good morning. This is the Star Report. Who's on the line?
Morning, OG. It's Ryan.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Good, beautiful.
What's popping, Ryan?
You almost lost me this morning. Everything is good, man. I got a couple appointments later this morning, so I'm just some coffee, listening to you, my usual.
Thank you.
You almost lost me with Shay this morning, but I gotta say she did. She held it down.
She held it down.
She was on the square.
Yeah.
She did. So I wasn't mad at her.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to sit here and just ramble all morning. So, I mean, I said, let me have a female on the line with me that can be objective and not necessarily agree with me. And, she really believes in the conspiracy of the Me Too movement. But she didn't want to go into that too deep. But anyway, what's going on with you, sir?
Nah, and it was a good point. I kind of felt where she was going with that a little bit.
Okay.
Nah, I really calling today about Russell, man. It's a secret, but it's not a secret, so I'm an ex-dust head. I smoked dust for years, man, and especially when Shay said she's never heard of anybody that used to smoke dust and now is regular and has a regular life and is normal.
Mm-hmm.
So I started typing a super chat or whatever, and it got too long, so I was calling to say, we are out here. I used to be uptown. I used to be in St. Anne's projects in the Bronx. I used to be uptown on 115th and 5th, 115th and Madison, 139 and Lenox, 38. You already know, Big L's old neighborhood, all that. The heavy dust spots, man.
Well, actually, sir, I don't know because I tried, dust or angel dust one time. It tasted like some type of peppermint, and I was in Midtown Manhattan.
Well, it's mint leaves.
Right.
It's mint leaves. Yeah. It's baked on the fresh mint leaves. The formaldehyde is baked into it.
Mm-hmm. I was scared as shit. I got paranoid. I thought somebody was going to snuff me in my shit. And I said, fuck this. I never smoked it again.
Right, you got to be... Right, you'd be wilding on this. So that's why I'm saying, I wasn't really aware that he was into that like that. So if he had his little dust episodes and he was getting lifted like that, then yeah, you suspect you liable to do anything at certain times, especially sexually, because it definitely has. Me and my ex used to go hard, briefly on some, that was when the three-ways would pop off, all that. You get dusted, and you will get a sexual charge.
Okay, sir, can I ask you to stay in contact with me behind the scenes, because if Russell sues me, I'm going to need a dust expert to testify on my behalf.
Yo, I got you. Rio made my banner. I got my email today. Rio finished my banner.
Nice.
So yeah, I got you. I'm
well, hang on a second. Stay with me, because again, I don't have that much experience with dust. I took some Snoopy acid a few times, and I thought I was urinating on myself, and I said, "Fuck this shit." So now Russell has admitted to doing. Yeah, Russell has admitted to doing dust for many years. He didn't just do it, a couple of times. So now you're saying that that there's a good chance that Russell was taking the pussy.
Especially so when he's doing it for years. After it builds up in your system and you get a tolerance to the dust, that's really when it becomes more of a sexual charge and an instigator sexually. At first, when you're smoking it, you wilding out, you blacking out, it's a light hallucinogenic, you hallucinating, blah, 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 blah. But once you get used to it and your system gets used to it, yes, you can keep your composure. You can smoke, feel that charge, go to that level, but you can keep control. You go to that next level, but you're still in control because your body and your system are used to it.
Okay.
So yes, you get super, super horny, super sexual, and yeah, you liable to do just about, you're definitely going to do some inappropriate sexual things.
Now, here's also what I want to ask you. You know, I've always heard people refer to smoking dust as, you know, smoking the wet. But now I heard Russell up on...
Wet, that's another slang term.
Right. But now Russell Simmons was up on Vlad TV. Hang on. Russell Simmons was up on Vlad TV talking about smoking the water, quote unquote.
Right. Water, wet, it's all the same. So sometimes they call it water more if it's just the straight, the PCP formaldehyde liquid, and you dip a cigarette into that and smoke it. Sometimes they'll call that more, but that's still dust. It's the same thing. So when you have quote-unquote dust, like in the city, in New York City, the tri-state area, we'll call it dust. And that's when you take that same liquid, pour it all over the mint leaves, bake the mint leaves, and you smoke it in the crumble.
Have you ever heard a song by Shaheem the Rugged Child called The Dust Juice?
Right. I was YouTubing that video crazy, getting blitzed.
I used to play the shit out of that. Hang on, I don't mean to cut you off. I used to play the shit out of that song on one of my older shows. He's a great guy, Shaheem, but you know, he had a song called the Dust Juice. It was crazy. All right. Sir, I thank you for your call. Thank you for your call. I didn't mean to cut him off. I just want to get some of these other calls popping this morning. I'm charged. Same energy. Pay attention. Same energy. Good morning. Who's on the line?
Yo, what's up, Star? This is Grant from North New Jersey.
What's poppin', homie?
Yeah, man, I'm calling, man, because, man, you really unloading the cannon again. First off, man, now you're about to finish Russell Simmons off.
Sir, I'm from Jersey. I'm on that bullshit. Sir, I'm from Jersey. We on that bullshit. You know what it is with me.
I see. I mean, you're the only one that's actually talking about Russell Simmons moving out the country and selling his property. I mean, I think you're going to put the pressure on him now.
Hashtag Russell come home. I'm on that bullshit. Should I go there or what? Should I do it?
Yeah, man, he probably... Yo, man, I think he's going to send you like 100,000 and a big titty white bitch to get off his back. He's going to say, please leave me alone, Star.
Well, sir, I don't mean to sound cocky, but I get 6 figures a year. You know, I'm okay. I don't need Russell's money, but, you know, if I'm going to come for, you know, Leonard McKelvey, and then we got, you know, Russell out there talking about smoking water, you know, females talking about, you know, he was taking a pussy, I at least have to investigate. You feel me?
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I don't understand him. I mean, he has all that money. He could just buy some pussy. Why you got to take it?
I have no idea, sir. But now, hang on. You're from North New Jersey. Any word on Sue Surf? How's he doing? That's my nigga.
Yeah, I heard about that, man, but I'm really not informed, you know. But I heard about what happened, though, you know.
Okay.
Definitely heard about it. I'm not sure how he's doing, though.
How many times did he get shot? Do you know?
I don't know, man. I really don't know, but I just heard he got shot.
How old are you, sir?
And I hope he's doing all right, man.
How old are you, sir? How old are you?
40.
Okay. So you ain't really in them streets like that no more.
Nah, man, I'm done with that shit, man. I'm married, you know, taking care of my kids and shit like that.
Salute. Hey, I thank you for the call.
I got no time for that shit.
Right. Thank you for the call, sir. Thank you.
No doubt,
yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah. He ain't out there like that. Young boys out there on Grape Street clapping everything that moves, huh? Let's get it popping this morning. Same energy. Pay attention. Good morning. Who's on the line? Morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
This
morning.
is Melquan.
Peace, Melquan. What's popping?
Good morning, man. It looks good, man. This is Melquan TPG, man.
Peace, black man.
You know, I've been running. Peace to you, man.
Peace.
Last time I saw you was at the arm wrestling event, man. We was fucked up at the bar.
Sir, I'm out there.
We was taking pictures.
Yeah, sir, listen, I'm no tough guy, but I'm stupid. I'm out there, right? I'm in the streets.
I fucks with you heavy, man. Word up, man. I'm so glad that you putting all these cats on the radar, and I really need you to turn up on that nigga Bosco, because I don't know who the fuck gave him the green light.
Sir, can you please refer to that man as Crater Face? He called me and hung up. You get no props for hanging up.
Yeah, Creative Face, I thought he was about that life, but when you pulled the cannon out on that nigga ran.
Well, hang on a second. I don't mean to talk on top of you. I actually didn't pull out the cannon. He called me. Lady Shay and I were sitting here drunk. There's nothing wrong with being drunk, on either a Thursday or Friday night. I didn't know who he was. He was rambling. And then he hangs up.
He's a funny guy. But then when a real nigga press him, I noticed that he falls back. Because I remember he was talking shit on the live too, and some Turk from the Hot Boys called in and checked that nigga. Like, yo, don't play with me. I'm not a kid. And that nigga fell back. So if you put the pressure on this nigga, that nigga will fall the fuck back. He like,
sir, hang on a second. I appreciate you calling in, but truthfully, I have no time to waste with Creative Face. I'm exploring going after Russell Simmons. I don't give a fuck about Creative Face. I saw a video. Somebody ran down on Creative Face, and Creative Face tried to run. He didn't want to smoke on his own blocks. I don't give a fuck about him, but I thank you for your call, sir. Thank you.
Yo, man. Salute to you, man.
Yeah, salute, sir. Okay. Yeah, listen, I'll take any call, but folks, please respect mine via Super Chat. I'm exploring pulling the cannon out on Russell Simmons. I'm just exploring right now. I don't know if he, is guilty and the man was good to me. Is this a sucker move? What do you think? The lawyer comes down, goddamn, I got to get the scramble and I got to have paperwork and research. Is there anyone that wants to assist me? By way of doing the research. I did the research on Leonard McKelvey. Yes, I did. In case you don't know, here it is. Inconclusive. Let me go back in case you missed the show earlier. No analysis performed. Blood. No analysis performed. Saliva. He was given a deal because the victim did not cooperate. By the way, folks, in case you don't know, Jessica Reed went down to South Carolina this weekend. She went back to relive her nightmare. Salute to her. She went back to the place where it happened. She went to a few places. It's all been documented. I have nothing to do with the documentary. I'm just, relaying to you what I heard, what I was told. Also, with regards to Jessica Reed, same thing. Blood and saliva, no analysis performed. But I don't have an axe to grind with Leonard McKelvey, so, there's not much more for me to say and do right now. But just please, just be accurate with regards to what you're saying. Oh, he was cleared by the DNA. No, there were no tests performed. We're all presumed innocent until proven guilty. And that's what the solicitor's office said on July the 12th, 2018. The law presumes that Mr. McKelvey is innocent of the dismissed allegation. Presumed. It doesn't say he was, proven to be innocent. I just want to put that out there because, just a couple of people, not too many, just a couple of people said, oh, how do you feel now, Star? I feel great. You now know what I assumed before I did the interview. I checked with a couple of lawyers and said, hey, if he's innocent, I don't want to be out there on an island looking crazy. Back to the phone lines. Hey, good morning. Who's on the line?
Hey, what up, Star?
Yes, sir.
Hey, keep the energy going.
Yeah.
I'm loving that you geek, man. Keep it going. I do want to speak on the Leonard issue if we can a little bit.
Let's go.
First off, what is Jessica looking for out of this kind of whole ordeal? Is she knows she can't get the case reopened. That ain't gonna happen. She knows nothing civil there. So what is her end game here?
Okay. I don't speak for Jessica Reed, but if you saw the interview, and I'll assume that you did, I said to her, I don't think that anything that happens to Charlamagne is going to give you closure. Do you remember me saying that to her?
Yeah, I remember that, yep.
Yeah, so I wasn't necessarily trying to steer anything, but I was trying to say to her as a victim, and I do believe she was a victim. You have the medical office that said, and I saw the paperwork, I studied the paperwork, that she was raped. So I gave my platform to a rape victim. I'm proud of that. I want to give my.
I think I'm glad you did that though too, Star.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
But I really think that if she's looking for absolute, don't keep it going, Star. Like I said, I love the shit. I love the shit you own, man. I'm probably one of your biggest haters.
Thank you.
You made me a hater because you're a hater yourself.
Yeah.
Father teaches son, but you know what I mean.
I hate you for calling and not sending in a donation. I hate you right now.
No, I send in plenty of donations.
Okay,
I've
thank you.
supporting you since Shot 97 days. Shot 97 days. All that we go back.
Thank you.
But her mom was introduced to Charlamagne plenty times. How come her mom ain't on court right now, or at least on trial right now, and she was introduced to Leonard plenty times before it actually the shit hit the fan?
Mm-hmm. Well, sir, if I can just...
That's fucked up.
Oh, no,
when you think about this, who you bringing home to me, as any parent would say, who you bringing home?
Okay, if I can just... If I can respond, you've said a lot. I want to respond. I thank you for calling in. I don't have those answers for you. But again, I'm glad that I gave my platform to a rape victim. I could have done a bunch of different interviews, but I didn't want to be out there looking crazy, as if I got I have some issue with what Charlamagne is doing. I don't care what he's doing. I don't care about HBO. I haven't watched HBO in years. I don't give a fuck. So whatever Jessica Reed is in seek of, I wish her the best. I stand on the interview. But here's what I do want to say with regards to, black female rape victims. A lot of
people fucking herself up, Star. She's fucking herself up.
Okay,
going back to the crime scene.
If I can just finish. We have this thing in America here where we don't want to hear from a black female who has suffered. All of us, we have this thing where, it's just a black bitch. It's not like she's a highbrow white chick. Just a black bitch. She should really just shut the fuck up. Come on.
With Russell and Bill Cosby, it's like the Castle Doctrine. If you in their house, you invited there, anything could possibly happen. I'm not saying that justify pulling down their pants and raping them right away. I'm not saying that. Okay, you just know who these folks and how they roll. You like say again, it's like just about every woman is gold digging in some sort of way. So you just know that they gonna come at you.
Okay.
In any sort of way they possibly can. Yeah. Don't even go around something like that if you're not expecting the result that's happening to these women. Right. And don't come back 20 years later claiming you a rape victim and all this other stuff. Like again, you know where the fuck you was at. You know who the fuck you was hanging out with.
All right, sir. I thank you for the call. I thank you for the call. But there's an old saying: the child is never wrong. Thank you for your call. Yeah, the child's never wrong. I'm glad I gave Jessica Reed my platform, and I want to say again to anybody else who has been through something similar, allow me to help you. I'm dead ass. Allow me to help you. You have my email address. You can follow me on Twitter at Troy Terrain. Investigative journalist. Relaunching the Start Snitching campaign. Follow me on Twitter at Snitch Network. Hang on a second. More phone lines.